Last year, I was lucky enough to be able to attend WWDC 22, and I got to meet some of the SwiftUI team at Apple Park. We talked about some of the cool new things that just shipped for iOS 16. We talked about some features I'd like to see in newer versions of iOS. But honestly, it was just great to meet more of the people who make SwiftUI what it is. At the end of that talk, I said something I want to share with more people. I said that I get to meet developers from around the world, both in person at conferences, but also virtually by email or Slack or iOS Dev Happy Hour. And one thing I hear again and again and again is just how much they love using SwiftUI. And I said that I wished the SwiftUI team at Apple could hear more of that for themselves. They could hear more from developers who just want to say thank you for the amazing opportunities SwiftUI is unlocking. And so I thought I'd bring some of them together in this video to say one thing directly to the team who makes SwiftUI possible. Every single person in every role, past and present. Thank you.
I love SwiftUI. It is exciting, it is elegant, it is efficient, and effectively, it removes a lot of the friction from the creative process of building apps.
I really like how easy and fun it is to build apps with a complex custom design, especially being a team of two. And SwiftUI also finally pushed me over the edge to start building apps for the Mac.
Now, as a content creator, teaching people how to build apps using SwiftUI is a breeze, and the barrier for entry is really low. Like, anyone can get started, meaning people can create some more great apps.
I like building apps with SwiftUI because of how easy it is to make a multi-platform app. I can move my idea from an iPhone to a Mac with minimal code changes.
I love SwiftUI. It allows me to create the UI for my apps very quickly, and the way I structure the components really resonates with how I think. It's amazing.
I couldn't have built my product without SwiftUI. As a solo indie developer, trying to build for the iPhone, the iPad, the Mac, all by myself, just wouldn't have been feasible. So the way SwiftUI makes that so easy, to be blunt, my product wouldn't exist without it.
SwiftUI is really special to me. In the past few years, it has allowed me to be more productive, to be faster, and most importantly, to just have a lot more fun when I'm working in iOS development. And it sparked in me the same joy and the same passion that I had when I first started working in iOS development all these years ago. So I wanted to thank you so much for that and for all the work that you've been putting into in the past few years. I am super excited to see what you come up with next.
If I compliment Craig's hair, are we finally going to get a Swiftier version of Core Data?
SwiftUI has truly become a dream come true. And when you pair live previews with quick prototyping, it becomes an absolute game changer.
I'm constantly delighted and surprised by how much faster SwiftUI makes it to build new features. You've taken something that used to take weeks to do and made it possible for me to do it in days. That's amazing.
I have spent decades building compilers, frameworks, and tools to bring joy into developers' lives. But recently I have found myself gravitating towards Swift and SwiftUI as my platforms of choice. And this is because they make it so easy and fun to turn ideas into prototypes and prototypes into products. I like what we have right now, but I am in love with what is coming. Thank you so much. Thank you, SwiftUI team.
Thanks, SwiftUI team. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, SwiftUI team.
Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're all doing an amazing job.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, SwiftUI teams. You folks rock.
Thank you so much for everything you do, all your hard work. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, SwiftUI team.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you so much. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Now, this video was tiny, but the love we have for SwiftUI and the gratitude to you for making it, and in doing so unlocking so much creativity and fun and potential, that's just huge. And don't get me wrong, we know it's a team effort. We know the SwiftUI team are standing on the shoulders of giants like UIKit and AppKit and Foundation and the Swift language itself and so much more. Together, you're making it possible for hundreds of thousands of people to build a new career in app development. And that's just awesome. And so from me and from everyone in the Swift community, thank you.
SwiftUI is really special to me. It has allowed me to be more productive, to be faster when I'm writing UI views. Not UI views, no!